So guys, today we will be able to understand what exactly return false and the return statements does. So in the scripting, right, we will use sometimes we will use return false statements. So in the scripting, so especially in the client side scripting. So we will use a return statement in the client side scripting and server side scripting. So return false statement we will be using majorly in the on submit line scripts. So we will be using return false statement either in the UI pages as well. So in the UI pages as well, you can write client scripts. So as part of this session, right, today we will understand what exactly return false does, what exactly return statement does. We will actually understand. Okay. So as part of that, I'm actually creating an on submit line script. So which will actually check before the form submission, it will check whether the configuration item field is filled in or not. If the configuration item is not filled in, I have to stop the form submission. To stop the form submission, I will actually use return false statement. So remember guys, we will use return false statement to stop the form submission. So what my requirement here is, before the form submission, I have to check whether this configuration item field is filled in or not. If it is filled in, that is fine. If it is not filled in, I have to stop the form submission. How can I stop the form submission? Using return false statement, I can actually stop the form submission. Okay. So first we will actually understand return false statement, and then we will actually go ahead with the return statement. So here, right, I am actually getting the value of CI using G underscore form dot get value here. So the configuration item field name. So it is best practice to copy the field names rather than writing manually. So I remember the name U underscore configuration underscore item. So if it is filled in, I have to let the user to submit the form. So if it is not filled in, so I'm actually checking. So if it is not filled in means CI equal to empty. So I have to stop the form submission. So here, right, I'm actually using return false statement to stop the form submission. So I'm actually using return false statement to stop the form submission, guys. Okay, else return true here. So if it is not filled in, I'm actually stopping the form submission. Before that, I'm actually showing an alert here. Configuration item field is mandatory. So I have actually created a on submit line script. So before the form submission, it will actually check whether the CI field is filled in or not. So I'm actually refreshing this one to get the changes affected on the form. Okay, I just refresh this one. So I have actually used this software here. I have actually filled this assignment group as well here. And then now I am actually trying to submit this one. I am trying to submit this one. So before submission, this on submit line script will run. In the on submit line script, I am actually checking whether CI is filled in or not. So if the CI is filled in, we will actually allow them to submit. If the CI is not filled in, we will actually stop the form submission. So here, right, I am actually trying to save this one. So it says configuration item field is mandatory. So we are not able to submit this one. We have actually stopped the form submission. See, configuration item field is mandatory. So we have actually stopped the form submission. We using return false statement here. See here, this alert is running. Configuration item field is mandatory, and so it is actually stopping the form submission. If I remove this one, right? If I comment this script here, right? So what exactly will happen is that it will not actually stop the form submission. It will not actually stop the form submission. I am actually refreshing this one. So I am selecting the category here. So let me just select the software assignment group as well. So I am trying to submit this one. So it is actually showing an alert, but still it is actually submitting the form. So the point that you guys have to remember is to stop the form submission, we will use return false statement here in the on submit line script. So this is actually about return false, guys. Now we will actually understand about return statement. So what exactly return statement does is that, so it will actually terminate the script. So what exactly termination means? Suppose you have actually kept a return statement here. So if you have kept a return statement here, so the second line will be run and then the script will be terminated. Fourth line, fifth line, next after return statement, whatever the script that you have written, right? Those script will never be run. That means the script will be executed till second line. After that, the rest of the script will not be executed. So the point that you guys have to remember is wherever you keep the return statement, it will actually run till that line. After that line, the script will not be executed. Suppose if you have actually kept a return statement here just below this one. So here, suppose you have actually kept a return statement here. So what exactly will happen is that, so it will actually terminate the script at sixth line. Seventh line will not be run. Eighth line will never run. Ninth line, 10th line. After the return statement, whatever the script that you have written, right? That script will never run. So return statement will actually terminate the script. Okay. So remember this point, guys. So return statement will actually terminate the script. Suppose I am actually keeping return statement in the beginning. So now this on submit client script will not work in this case. This on submit client script will not work in this case because before I submit, right? Before I submit, this on submit client script will run. So first line will be executed. The script will be terminated. The script will be terminated. Okay. So I am actually trying to create a new incident record here. I'm selecting category. I'm actually selecting assignment group as well here. So here, right now, now the configuration item is empty. So as it is empty, it should stop the form submission. But in the on submit line script, I have actually used return statement. So first line will be run, second line will be run. In the second line, we have actually used return statement. This will actually terminate the script. It will actually end the scripting here. So the rest of the script will never run. When you use return statement, so script will run till that return statement only. Once this return statement is executed, it will actually move out of the script. That means it will actually terminate the script. Rest of the script will not be executed. So now I am trying to submit this one. Now the changes are still not affected. So let me just refresh this one. So I am going to save this one. I'm going to refresh this one because I'm actually refreshing this one to get the changes affected. I'm selecting the category here. I'm also selecting assignment group here. See here, even though we are writing on submit line script, even though we are not filling the configuration item here, it is not showing any alert. It is not stopping the form submission because this script is not running. So it is actually ending the script execution here at return statement. Return statement will actually stop the script at that particular line. After return statement, whatever the script that you write, that will never be executed. So that is actually about a return statement. Okay. So you guys have understand what is return false, what is return statement. So hope you guys understand what is return false and what is return. So if you like our videos, please do subscribe our channel, guys. Thank you very much.